you're tired of being lonely and having no friends, or you're tired of being around fake or toxic people and you want to make better friends and build a real friend group, then this video I'm going to show you a simple way you could do that. This video is just going to be talking about strategy. I recommend you watch my last video on how to become more irresistible, how to become a more likable and authentic person and not be boring, stuff like that. So that'll either be right here or it's going to be in the description. So I'd recommend you watch that before or after. But this is just going to be strategy, simple autistic level steps. So let's get right into it. So the first thing is the first impression. So the halo effect is real. We judge people in a split second, no matter who it is. And we categorize people in our head. So for example, think of like a homeless person. The minute you see a homeless person, compared to like the minute you see like a guy like dressed well kept, fancy in a business suit, we immediately categorize these people. So like the homeless person, if a homeless guy comes up to you, you're not gonna really want to stay around them. You know, they might smell. You know, you might think, oh, this guy's gonna beg me for money. This guy just needs something from me. So compared to the business guy, where if they came up to you, you'd be like, oh shit, like who is this guy? This guy looks good, this guy smells good, stuff like that. So first impression is very important. So make sure you take care of your appearance, make sure you like dress to impress, and make sure you don't smell bad. Obviously no one wants to be friends with someone that like has really bad breath, or like doesn't take care of themselves. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, this is just really easy. It's just open your mouth. So the best way to meet like-minded people is in environments or doing activities that you already do. It's likely that you don't have friends because you just don't talk to the people around you. So it's very simple. So if you want to meet, if you go to the gym, let's say, then it's likely that someone that's like-minded like you also goes to the gym. If you surf, then you can meet like-minded people surfing. So for example, you just want to meet these people. You're going to meet like-minded people doing the activities that you already like doing. And this makes it very easy to invite them later on to activities like the same activity that you're doing. So how do you actually go up and like talk to them? So for example, the easiest way is just a compliment. So when you go up to someone at the gym, it's very fucking easy. Just literally give them a compliment. Like, hey dude, yo, your physique is crazy, bro. How long you been working out? You know, and no one is gonna respond negatively to a compliment. And if they do respond negatively, then you don't want to be around them anyway. You don't want to be around negative people. You want to be around like-minded people. This isn't a video on how to get the most friends possible. This video is on like how to get like a real friend group of like-minded people. So just know you're not going to connect with anyone, but a compliment is so easy, man. It's just everyone likes to be complimented. They feel good and you'll get really good reactions. So all the time, I just go to people at the gym, hey dude, yo, that's a lot of weight that you put on the bar there, man. Like that's impressive. How long you been working out? Or like, yo, you're like, hey dude, like your physique is fucking amazing, dude. Like that's like the physique I wanted. Like, do you go to this gym often? So like you start out with a compliment and then you ask them a question. Very, very simple. Another thing that you just want to like internalize is you want to be talking to these people in a way that you're already best friends with them. So like you want to talk to them and interact with them like they're already best friends. Like you want to act in the same way that you do with the friends that you already have. So use the same type of humor. If you have like dark humor, use the same type of humor. If you have really strong opinions, then say those strong opinions. Like don't be afraid to be yourself, because you're only gonna draw, like if you say these things, if you're authentically yourself and you don't put up a front, then that's really gonna attract the people that are like-minded, that have the same humor, that have those same opinions. So you wanna really just focus on like not worrying about their judgment, not worrying about, what they think of you. Like, don't, like, just be completely outcome independent and just think like, I just have to be my real self, and like I'll only attract and keep around those people that really mess with that. So if you put on a front, if you're like scared to share your real opinions, or you're scared to share like the true side of yourself, then you'll have more people around you, but those people won't be, the realest people that you could find. So just do that. So compliment, ask a question, and then just talk to them like you're already friends. Like, just talk about things that you already like doing. Ask them what they like to do for fun. Ask them how long they've been doing the activity, how long they've been going to the place that you guys are currently in, like how long you've been going to the gym, stuff like that. And then you just want to suggest relevant plans. After you've talked to this person for anywhere between 2 to 10 minutes, you just want to suggest relevant plans. You should be like, hey, what time do you usually work out? Or let's say you're like surfing, like, hey, like let's say you compliment this guy, like, dude, yeah, you're really good at surfing, bro. That was a good wave that you caught. Like, are you usually out here on the weekends? Like, do you usually surf on the weekends? Like, what time do you usually surf? Is it usually around this time? And be like, cool. Yeah, bro. Next weekend around this time. Did you want to like let's get a surf session? Or like, hey, dude, I was gonna hit like some chest, and on this day, like at this time, let's get a lifting together, bro. Cool. And then it's like you just suggest relevant plans. So if you don't really get more out of them, like for example, if you meet them at the gym and you don't really know what they do besides the gym, let's say you just have a really short interaction, just invite them to the gym. Like, you already met them at that activity. You already know they like doing that activity, so suggest to do that activity again in the future. So people like to be invited to things. Just suggest relevant plans, figure out their situation, like what time they go, like what their availability is, and then just suggest that. So very fucking simple. And then once you suggest the plans and they agree to it, just get their social media, just get their phone number, be like, hey bro, you on Instagram? Cool, what's your Instagram? And just take initiative, like get their contact. Once you get their contact, once you follow them or whatever, just send them a message on the spot. Just be like, hey bro, it was nice meeting you. Thumbs up emoji, whatever. After that, you just have to be the one to take responsibility and reach out to them before you guys plan that activity. Like, hey bro, you still on for a gym, like the workout or whatever? You still on for surfing this weekend? You still down? Whatever. And these people, like, some of them will be flaky, some of them will be busy with their lives. So don't take it personal if you suggest a workout and they say they can't do it, or they flake on you, whatever. I usually give people like 2 to 3 attempts. Like, if I suggest, plans with someone and they can't do it, after like a couple attempts, then I just like won't reach out. Like, it's cool, we didn't click, or maybe they're just like flaky or fake, whatever. So just take a loss. Like, it's okay, you guys didn't connect anyways. You don't want to be friends with like flaky and fake people anyways, so it's all good. And you just have to kind of be patient with it, and volume is key. Like, you won't connect with everyone, you don't want to connect with everyone, honestly. So like, volume is key. You just need to, like, with enough repetitions, with talking to enough strangers, you're gonna find people that you actually connect with. It's just a matter of like opening your mouth, and just like suggesting plans, taking initiative. Don't think like, oh, why didn't they reach out to me? Or like, oh, they flaked on me. Like, no, you need to take responsibility for like actually making the plans happen. You can't assume that they should be the ones reaching out to you. And even if you guys agreed upon it, like, you should still be the one to actually take initiative and like do the activity. So very simple. And you just gotta ask yourself, like, check in with yourself, like, how many strangers did I talk to this month? So if you're not making friends, then it's likely you're just not talking to enough people. So that's basically it on like how to build a real friend group. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Watch some of my other videos, all about confidence, dating, meeting like-minded people, becoming more confident, all of that. So if you like that content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.